Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
button.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What
but
are
not
you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yeah, for crying out
Oh,
loud. You don't
righty.
know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. For crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Aye, here it be the last week in June, and next week will be, I do believe, the day before, let's see, what be it? Oh yes, the 4th of July, and that's a special meeting for some of us. And others it means something entirely different. But remember, go out and enjoy and have your fun. But don't be ruining the fun of others just because you want to be a grumpy puss. So, get your captain going and have some fun with the captain's quarters. There's an idea. Take and stream the show live on the interweb. But if you can't be doing that, take it with you and have that tube of you thing going, so you can sit there and listen to encore presentation of the captain's quarters. All you be having to do is be typing in the captain's quarters 106.5 on a tube of you, and you'll be able to get all kinds of great shows, and you could introduce to your friends, your family, your neighbors if you play it loud enough, and your neighbors' neighbors if you play it really loud to the captain's quarters. I highly recommend it. It'll either make them leave you alone, or you'll make some grand new friends. For if they be enemies, they won't be sticking around, because you'll be showing them the long walk off the short plank. And that's all there'll be to it. Don't be forgetting also, you can go find us there on the Book of Face. That'd be right, on the Book of Face, just type in, once again, the Captain's Quarters 106.5, and have yourself a grand time there with the group or the page. You can make requests, you can interact, you can have a grand old time, and you can even thumb your nose at the authority. Why? Because we do that with our own special flavor of piracy. And that's what it's all about. Now, let me see it. I had something special picked here. What? Oh, yes. What, let me see here. I moved a record. Take it off the player, and I can't see what I be getting ready to play. What was I going to play? Nope, not that one. Nope, that involves boogers. Nope, that's for later. Oh, yes, the Hollywood Argyles with Alley-Oop. I just started out for fun. We got lots of stuff you'll be familiar with. Some new stuff coming right at you, and all kinds of grand stuff all throughout the evening. So hang in there, and hanging there like a skeleton hanging off the mast. It won't be long, and it'll be Halloween-y time. It'll be Christmas-y time, Thanksgiving-y time. But soon, it'll be explosion time. That'll be right, the 4th of July next week. I don't know if we'll do something terribly special or just something mildly special. But right now, let's get on with Alley-Oop. Welcome back, me mateys. Welcome back. I hope you're in for quite a maelstrom of interesting stuffs. And I just here remembering, I forgot to say, you can be calling into the request line for the final 40, be the final 40 minutes of the show to ye. That's 323-HEVO, or 1-323-432-8346. Now, back to Alley-Oop.
There's a man in the funny papers we all know. He lives way back a long time ago. He don't eat nothing but a bear cat stew. Well, this cat's name is Alley-Oop. He got a chauffeur that's a genuine dinosaur. can knuckle your head before you count too forward. He got a big ugly club and a head full of Howard. Like great big lions and grizzly bears. He's the toughest man there is alive. Wearing clothes from a wildcat's hide. He's the king of the jungle jive. Look at that caveman go. He rides through the jungle tearing limbs off of trees. Knocking great big monsters dead on their knees. The cats don't bug him cause they know better. Cause he's a mean motor scooter and a bad go-getter. He's the toughest man there is alive. Wears clothes from a wildcat's hide. He's the king of the jungle jive. Look at that caveman go. There he goes. Look at that caveman go. He sure is hip, ain't he? Like what's happening? He's too much. Ride, daddy, ride. Hi-yo, dinosaur. Ride, daddy, ride. Get him, man. Like...
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine, feeling all the bumpers, always playing clean. He plays by intuition, I never seen him fall. The deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. No distractions, don't hear no buzzes and bells, don't see no lights a flashing. He plays by sense of smell, he always gets a replay. The digit counters fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He's a pinball wizard, he has to be a twist. A pinball wizard, he's got such a supple wrist. He's a pinball wizard, his score shoots even more. The pinball wizard, the world's new pinball lord.
There be Puddle's Pity Party with a mashup between wholesome prison blues and, you guessed it, Pinball Wizard. Aye, what a grand way to do it. It's a different spin on things, but all masterfully done. Now, let us set course straight into another form of maelstrom. That be T-Bone Shanks' Existential Blues.
Hey man, what are you really into, huh? It ship butterfly has just tiptoed past my door. My buddy likes the Yankees. She says, hey, T-Bone, what's the score? And I say, well, Reggie got 1 and 1 and 3, and 25 is 624. Is the left wing really pinko? Colonel Sanders, what a bore. You ask so many questions. What answer should I choose? Is it schizoid paranoia or just existential blues? The amenities of life have been chasing my soul, and my mind is transcendental, and I'm losing all control, and I'm sinking in the quagmire of illusions and Thoreau. I cry out, my name is T-Bone, as a hound dog digs a hole. You ask so many questions, what answer should I choose? Is this Plato's heebie-jeebies or just existential blues? Sailing, sailing, what is illusion, what is true? Sailing, sailing over the existential blues. God bless America and Old Glory too. May she always wave o'er us with the red, white, and existential blues. Hey, bob-a-da-bob-a-da-bob-a-da-bomb-a-da-bomb, ding-a-ding-ding, ding, existential blues. Hey, you can do what you want, play off my existential blues. My blue suede existential blues. I was on a quest, walking down the road, I was walking down the road, I was looking for the truth of life, and I came across all these little people all around me. They looked at me and said, hey, mister, are you tall? I said, yes, I'm tall, but who are you, we're little wonders? They looked at me with their big red bloodshot eyes and said,
we are the Lollipop Kids, Lollipop Kids, Lollipop Kids. We are the Lollipop Kids. We like to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
I said, hey, we're little wonders, I'm on a quest, walking down the road, I said, hey kids, I'm looking for the truth of life, where do I go, who do I see? Slow down, mister, in order to find the truth of life, one must see the wizard. I said, the wizard? Well, where's this wizard old wise one live? They said, you see the big green glow in the dark house up on a hill? I said, yes, I see the big green glow in the dark house up on a hill. There's a big dark forest between me and the big green glow in the dark house up on a hill. A little old lady on a Hoover vacuum cleaner going,
oh, get smiling, pretty, you little dog Toto, too.
I don't even have a little dog Toto. Such predicaments I must forge ahead, walking down the road, I must find the truth of life. I said, but you know, kids, I can handle a big green glow in a dark house up a hill. I can handle a dark forest. I can handle the little old lady, but it's a very strange road you're sending me down. I've seen yellow stripes in the middle of a road before, but kids, never quite that wide. All right, tighten your shorts, pilgrim, and sing like the Duke.
Follow the yellow road, come on, follow the yellow road, follow the yellow road. And ever a wonderful wizard was the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. La 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 la. Prophecy, the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Well, I got a little bit tired of walking down the road. A little bit tired of walking down this old blinding yellow road, so I pulled my little tired body off a little rest area, and lo and behold, a little field of little red flowers out there, and it smells so good. I was getting pretty tired. They smell so good. And I figured, well, I'll just stretch out in this little field of poppy. Hey, what a strange dream, man, you know. Little flowers that smell awfully good. Now I was very tired, and the old wizard's just going to have to wait, man, because I'm just going to stretch out again in this little field of poppy. Oh, God. Dorothy's been copping herself, man. Along came this old man in a green Eldorado 2, screeched to a halt. A little short man with a big red nose, toking a bottle of Yukon Jack, strolled up to me and said, hey, son. I said, old man, don't bother me, Bobby. He said, T-Bone. I said, wait a minute, this man knows my name. He must be the wizard. He must be the wizard. The Wizard of Oz. Why have you come to haunt me? Wizard of Oz. I said, a wizard of wise when I have been on a quest. Walking down the road with a do-da-do.
We are the Lollipop Kids, Lollipop Kids.
I got tired, puppies. A little bit, I've been through hell. He said, hey, son, slow down, relax. I said, but Wizard of Wise, and I've come so far to find the truth of life. He says, hey, son, slow down, relax. He said, to tell you the truth, son. I said, Wizard, that's what I've come to find is the truth. He said, no, son, you got me all wrong. To tell you the truth, son, how can I tell you this? I've been in this field of poppies a long time myself, and I've come to find, son, that the only truth in life is right here in this bottle. I said, wizard. He said, no, truly, son. In fact, I'd rather have this bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. How profound is it? Some girl with psychic powers, she said, T-Bone, what's your sign? I blink and answer neon. I thought I'd blow her mind. She's reading Moby Dick by some fruitcake named Herman. She's chomping on an aquarish. Was the Duchess really joining? You ask so many questions. What answer should I choose? Is this really Butte, Montana, or just existential blues? Really Butte, Montana? Is this Plato's EBGBs? Is this schizoid paranoia? La 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 la, existential blues.
Now, here's a song I always get requests for, but I can't understand for the life of me why. It's simply the names of the chemical elements set to a Gilbert and Sullivan tune. I think the only reason I do it is to see if I still can. We'll try. There's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and hydrogen, and oxygen, and nitrogen, and rhenium, and nickel, neodymium, neptunium, germanium, and iron, americium, ruthenium, uranium, europium, zirconium, lutetium, vanadium, and lanthanum, and osmium, and astatine, and radium, and gold, actinium, and indium, and gallium, and iodine, and thorium, and thulium, and thallium. There's yttrium, ytterbium, actinium, rubidium, and boron, gadolinium, niobium, iridium, and strontium, and silicon, and silver, and samarium, and bismuth, bromine, lithium, beryllium, and barium. I left out one, actually. A new one was discovered since the song was written. It's called Lawrencium. So those of you who are taking notes can write it down in your programs. There's holmium and helium and hafnium and erbium and phosphorus and francium and fluorine and terbium and manganese and mercury and molybdenum and magnesium and dysprosium and scandium and cerium and cesium and lead, praseodymium and platinum, plutonium, palladium, promethium, potassium, polonium, tantalum, magnesium, titanium, tellurium, and cadmium and calcium and chromium and curium. There's gold and californium and fermium, berkelium, and also mendelevium, einsteinium, nobelium, and argon, kryptonium, radon, xenon, zinc, and rhodium, and chlorine, carbon, cobalt, copper, tungsten, tin, and sodium. These are the only ones of which the news has come to Harvard. And there may be many others, but they haven't been discovered. Thank you. You may be interested to know that there is an older, much earlier version of that song, which is due to Aristotle, and which goes like this. There's earth and air and fire and water. Life was much simpler in those days, yes.
There be Tom Lehrer with the elements. Aye, slightly longer version because it came from the 1967 live recording from Copenhagen. the place, not the snuff stuffs. So we'll be cutting a commercial right about now. And when we come back, we'll be obviously doing more the same, or the same with a more. I'll be having to check on the linguistics of how that be working. So, don't be forgetting, we oftentimes have ourselves a vintage commercial before the serious sponsors to help pay for all the important things in life, like linguistics, lessons, don't art things. 3, 2, 3, heave-ho.
Get ready.
All right, time circuit's on.
Get set.
What do you mean we're in the future?
On November 22nd, the adventure that's 30 years ahead of its time continues at theaters everywhere. Steven Spielberg presents a Robert Zemeckis film. Michael J. Fox.
It's gotta be the wrong year.
Christopher Lloyd.
It's your kids, Marty. Something's gotta be done about your kids.
Back to the Future Part 2. From Universal Pictures, rated PG. Parental guidance suggested. A brand new future is coming on Wednesday, November 22nd.
Squatch Den.
Hey, la chinga! Hey, man, look it over here! Oh, wow, man. Oh, is that? Oh, wow, man. Check it out, man. Is that a vinyl store? Totally awesome, man. I haven't seen a vinyl store in a long time, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, everything's gone digital, man. Totally bummer, dude. Hey, man. Let's go in. Let's check it out, man. This could be really cool. Hey, yeah, come on, man. Hey, man, this is really awesome. Oh, wow, man. This is far out, man. Look at all the shirts, man. Hey, man, yeah, look at the music. They got vinyl, they got CDs. Hey, man, they even got cassettes. That's gonna go well with my lowrider, man. Yeah, man. Oh. And look at all the shirts, man. There's no tie-dyes, but they're totally awesome, man. Hey, man, yeah, they're all band shirts. New band shirts. Hey, we need some new band shirts, man. All our stuff is old, man. Man, you're totally right, man. Oh, this stuff's all like from 2000 on up. Man, these is totally... I never even heard of some of these bands, but they look awesome, man. Hey, they're playing them in the background here, man. They are awesome. And check it out, man. They do photography. We got some pictures we can do. Hey, man, we can show them some pictures. Yeah, man.
My name is Ash. I'm the owner of the Squatch Den, located at 2082 College Avenue in Elmira Heights, New York, right across from Edison High, and we are open daily, Monday through Sunday, 12 to 6.
Squatch Den.
All music, all the time.
Aye. I've been thinking of the hot weather upon us. We need to make sure we stay, hydrated, lubricated, and properly... there was another word I had in there. Well, we'll come back to that. Hydrated, lubricated, non-constipated. No, that's not it. But anyway, let's go with 7-Eleven's Dance the Slurp. It gotta be there. I know it.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. I was sitting in the kitchen one day and I was itching to fill up my belly with the piping hot jelly of the best damn treat in the world.
He's talking Pop-Tarts.
And I saw a stick of butter and it almost made me shudder and scream like a baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket trip to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble in a butterfruit and Joe Tot dream. So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so frickin' good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Everybody, come along with us.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so frickin' good.
Yeah.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should.
Pop-Tart!
With butter?
That Herbie from Family Guy. Butter on a Pop-Tart. I think that's going to be my new quest. Try different Pop-Tarts with butter on them. Now, the only thing they didn't mention, were they toasting the Pop-Tarts or having them cold? That there. Maybe I'll have to listen to it again. Maybe there's a secret code into making their just sound and taste oh so sweetly good. And what kind of butter? Because the wrong kind of butter doesn't come out right. Might have to do some investigating on this. Oh, what a chore it shall be. But anywho, I be thinking about that. Let's be listening to Evan Costello's Hurts You Drive. I be telling ye last week that we had a request for the car rental, and I found the long version once I had time to go looking. I knew there was a longer version that we had in our archives. I just be not knowing where it be. So I found it, and here it be. And it's similar, but different, but still good.
Costello, calm yourself. You know, we've got to drive out to the 8 to the Bar Ranch to see the Andrews sisters. Now, did you borrow Ken Niles' car?
Oh, yeah, I borrowed it just like you told me.
Well, that's swell.
But I had a terrible accident, Abbott.
What do you mean?
I upset it. I gotta turn it over right away or Ken Niles' wife won't like it.
Well, we can do that when we come back from the Andrews sisters' ranch.
No, I gotta turn the car over now, or Mrs. Niles is gonna be mad.
I'll explain it to Mrs. Niles. Where is she?
She's under the car.
She's under the car? Is she in a coma?
No, she's wearing her evening gown.
Oh. Well, then let's get Ken Niles to help us lift the car.
Oh, Ken is in a good spot to help us.
Fine. Where is he?
He's under the car, too.
For goodness sakes, how did this accident happen?
I bumped into another car, Rabbit. Boy, that driver was mad at me. He said for 2 cents I'd punch in the nose.
And what happened?
He ran up a bill of $8.
You were silly to argue with the driver. Why didn't you call a policeman?
I didn't have to. I hit one.
Hey, you hit a policeman?
I hit a policeman.
You hit a policeman in uniform?
Nope, I hit him in the nose.
Oh, this is liable to spoil our whole trip to the Andrews sisters' ranch. Did the cop recognize you?
Yep.
Could he swear to you?
Yep. And I sweared right back at him. I said, oh, you David Copperfield, you tale of two cities, you Oliver Twist.
What did you say that for?
I was giving him the Dickens.
This is a fine thing. Now I have to straighten you out with that policeman. Where is he?
He's under the car, too.
What are they all doing under the car?
Have you looked for an apartment lately?
Well, now we'll have to rent a car.
Well, let's get another car.
We'll have to.
Well, where can we get one?
You drive.
Me drive?
No, you drive.
I said I drive.
You don't drive it. I drive it.
Drive what?
You drive.
Why should I drive when you want to drive?
I'm going to drive. Look, Costello, I'm renting a you drive, and I drive it.
Oh, then we both drive.
No, we do nothing of the kind. I drive. When I say you drive, I don't mean you drive. I mean that I drive, although it's a you drive.
When you say you drive, you don't mean me drive?
No.
You mean you drive because I don't drive?
Now you got it.
Now I don't even know what I'm talking about. Now look, Abbott. You go to a place and you're going to rent a car.
Yes.
You are driving the car?
Yes.
Where am I sitting?
You are sitting right next to me.
Is there a steering wheel in front of me?
No.
And you're positive that I am not driving?
I'm positive.
And you are driving the car?
Yes.
All right. What kind of a car are you driving?
You drive.
Somebody better be driving.
No, look, please. I'm trying to explain this. We go and rent a car.
Right. Now, where are we going to get it?
You drive company.
Now I drive company. I thought we were going alone.
You don't understand. It hurts you drive.
Well, if it hurts, you drive.
That is right.
That's right. This is getting worse.
Don't you see? The head of the company's hurts.
That's too bad. What hurts him?
Nothing hurts him. Look, every company has to have a head.
Naturally.
Now, this company's head's hurts.
Oh, why don't we take an aspirin?
Listen. It hurts you drive all over the country.
Well, if it hurts to drive all over the country, why should I drive and get hurt?
You don't get hurt.
I'm not going to get hurt.
You don't get hurt, Costello.
And nobody's going to hurt for me.
That's right. You're not going to get hurt.
I'm a fool to get hurt.
You're not going to get hurt. It's the Hertz Company.
Oh, the Hertz Company. I still... Look, Abbott. Am I mixed up?
All right. It's very simple.
Look, Abbott. Thank you, boys.
All
Thank
right.
you. Look, Abbott.
Now,
I don't want to hurt nobody.
will you listen to me, please? The man's name is... Look, no, please. Now, look, take it easy. The man's name is Hertz. He rents cars. You drive. It's the you drive all over the country.
You drive all over the country?
Yeah.
Not with that OPA, brother.
What are you talking about?
That's why I can't go. OPA.
What do you mean, OPA?
Only a puny A car.
Get out of here!
Our two heroes, Abbott and Costello, are driving their rented car over the desert to the Andrews Sisters ranch. We find them on the road, their motor merrily hammering away as they head for the ranch. Let's listen to these hammerheads.
Well, Costello, no matter how you drive, pedestrians always manage to get across the road somehow.
Yeah, sneaky devils, ain't they?
Yeah.
I wish I was a truck driver.
Why do you want to be a truck driver?
Oh, they run into so many interesting people.
Costello, you're a dope. Hey.
Huh?
Hey,
What's
Costello, there's something wrong. What's wrong here? What's the matter with this car?
Out of gas. Hello, fellas. Have an accident? No, thanks. We just had one.
Quiet, Costello. Say, mister, could you pull us to the nearest town?
Nope, but my horse can. It's 10 miles to Palm Springs. I'll tow you there for $30. Here, just hook this rope on. Okay, here we go. Get here! I think the horse is hoarse.
You know, Costello, that guy is a gyp. Imagine charging us $30 to pull us 10 miles.
Don't worry, Evan. I'm getting even with him.
How?
I got our brakes on.
Okay, Costello, here's the hotel. I'll ring for the clerk. Oh, clerk!
Oh, jerk!
Clerk!
Oh, jerk!
Clerk!
Oh, jerk!
Clerk!
A moment, please. This is a very high-class hotel, and I'll have you understand I'm not a jerk.
You're not even a vibration.
Costello, will you act like a gentleman, please? Clerk, we'd like a room.
All I have left is the bridal chamber. Do you want that, Mr. Abbott?
I do.
Do you want it, Mr. Costello?
I do.
I now pronounce you room and bath. $5.
Mr. Clerk, just a minute. You don't understand. We were here on our way to the 8 to the Bar Ranch, and our car broke down. We're going to see the Andrews sisters.
Ah, yes, the Andrews sisters.
Yes.
They are so sweet. Every time I see them, I want to kiss them. My mind says no, my heart says yes.
And what do you hear from your liver?
Well, Mr. Costello, if you'll just sign the register, I'll have the boy show you to your suite.
My what?
Your suite, your suite.
You're cute, too. I like you.
All right. Oh, here's our room. Come on. Oh, I wonder who that can be. Nobody knows we're in town.
I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Hello, yes, this is Lou Costello. No, I'm sorry. I'd like to, but I just can't. No, I won't tell you.
Who was that?
Bolivar. They wanted to know what time it was.
You're crazy. Now, go get to bed. Come on, hurry up.
Okay.
Now, we've got to get up early. You understand?
Yeah.
To get to the ranch. What's this?
Pardon me, boys. I'm the chambermaid. I heard you two clowns had checked in, and I thought you might like to hear a funny story.
How about it, Abbott? This chambermaid might have something. We could use a good joke. We haven't had one on 3 pages.
All right, go ahead.
Well, did you ever hear the story about the double bed?
Nope.
I just made it.
Oh, this kid is gonna lay an egg. Say, miss, if you're so smart, maybe you could tell me something. Our car broke down and we gotta get to the Andrews Sisters Ranch. Now, how can we get there?
On a jackass. Did you ever ride a jackass?
No.
Then you better get on to yourself.
How do you like that? That's a very funny joke. If you ask me, and I'll ask me. I think it's a funny joke. I think I'll try that one on Abbott. Hey, Abbott!
Yes?
Did you ever ride a jackass?
No.
Then hop on my back.
Okay.
Hop on my back.
Well, come on, Costello. Costello, come here. We've got to check out of this hotel and find the Andrews Sisters Ranch.
Gee, Abbott, I hate to leave this lovely hotel room.
I know.
But I can't get it into my suitcase.
What do you mean?
My suitcase is full of towels.
Costello! I'm surprised at you, stealing towels from a hotel. What could be smaller?
Wash rags?
Now! Come in.
Pardon this unwarranted intrusion, gentlemen, but I'm looking for Abbott and Costello.
Oh, that's Abbott over there, and I'm Costello.
You? No, it couldn't be.
Yeah.
I'm sure, that Lou Costello does not look like a sawed-off, pot-bellied, imbecilic, flea-bitten bum.
Oh, yeah? You want to bet?
Say, neighbor.
What did I say?
Wait a minute. Just a minute, neighbor. Who are you, anyway?
Oh, pardon me. My name is Melonhead. I'm sorry.
Well, with that head, you should be sorry.
Gentlemen, I'm a theatrical agent, specializing in television. Here's my card.
Hey, there's nothing on the card.
Well, television isn't here yet. Now, let's get down to business, Costello. Let's get down to business. I understand you boys are here to engage the Andrews Sisters to appear on your radio show.
That's right.
Now, Mr. Costello, if I could save you a lot of money, look, if you found $14,987.50 in your pocket, what would you think?
I'd think I'd had on somebody else's pants.
Oh, no. Now, gentlemen, my proposition is very simple. The Andrews Sisters would cost you $15,000, but I happen to represent the original Andrews Brothers.
The Andrews Brothers? Who are they?
A great act. And the Andrews Brothers. The Andrews Brothers will only cost you $12.50. Do you know what that means?
Yes, that means they must be lousy.
Will you shut up, Costello? Mr. Melonhead, how can you afford to sell the Andrews Brothers so cheap?
Oh, I was caught by the price ceiling. You see, think of it, boys. The three Andrews Brothers for $12, and that's less than $5 a brother. Where can you buy brothers cheaper than that?
I can buy the Smith Brothers for a nickel.
Costello. Stop. When can we hear the Andrews Brothers?
When you can hear them right now. All right. Come in, boys, and sing for Abbott and Costello. Hit it.
We are the Andrews Brothers, and we are known as sisters. Yoo-hoo! Could make much more money if we were only sisters.
Well, Costello, what do you think of the three Andrews Brothers?
Well, they could be worse.
How could they be worse?
There could be four of them.
Now, wait a minute, Costello. Let's not pass judgment until we hear the boys sing something else. Do you boys know Apple Blossom Time?
Do they? Of course they. Boys, go ahead, hit it.
I'll be with you in Apple Blossom Time.
Sounds more like apple cider time.
I'll be with you and change your name to mine.
They'll have to change more than their names if they want to get on this program.
Well, Abbott and Costello, didn't I tell you the Andrews Brothers were out of this world?
They ain't out far enough.
Now, let's not quibble, Costello. Look, where can you find a better bargain than these three wonderful singers? Think of it. Three brothers for $12.50.
Nothing doing, Melonhead. Your prices are too high.
Too high, Costello? Before I'll sell the Andrews Brothers for less than $12.50, I'll drown myself.
Okay, you asked for it.
That salsa bottle down.
Hey! Get him out of here.
I should probably introduce this next song because a lot of people misunderstand the words, or at least the intention behind the lyrics. There's some subtext that kind of goes over people's heads, and I don't want to talk down to you guys, but I think if I explain it to you a little bit, or at least where I was coming from when I wrote the lyrics, you might appreciate the song more. So bear with me on this. Basically, in its simplest terms, how do I describe this? This is a song about a guy who has an obsessive desire to be another person's hog. I hope you like it.
Let me be your hog. Let me be your hog now. I said, baby, 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 baby.
Okay, this next song.
Aye, what a grand joke that be. Aye, what if he... Oh, it'd be time to be heading to them there commercials. I'll get it. I'm still thinking about the Slurp song, and I had something more for that. Well, we'll be cutting a commercial and back momentarily. What was that? Lubrication salvation?
This lucky baby will sleep quietly through the night. Yes, no matter how high the temperature goes outdoors, this baby's RCA air conditioner will keep his room filled with cool, dry, fresh air and keep that room so comfortable and quiet he'll never need a middle-of-the-night lullaby. Yes, quiet is the word for this new 1954 RCA air conditioner, as the wonderful Heart of Cold compressor silently cools the air for you. RCA, America's finest air conditioner, goes quietly about its business of keeping you comfortable. Its exclusive Hushabye fans silently push the air through the room in a fresh, cool flow. Listen how quiet, and see how simple. This young lady is responsible for the weather in her home. It's as easy as child's play. The RCA Climate Tuner, with its cleverly concealed panel, has push-button controls for choosing the indoor climate she wants. Now she's setting the thermostat control for constant, even comfort. And all through the night, that thermostat makes certain of the same cool, gentle room temperature. There's an RCA air conditioner to suit any room. One just right for you. And for RCA service and installation, get one of these RCA factory service contracts. Then you'll be certain of America's finest service for America's finest air conditioner. The RCA air conditioner.
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe you went, maybe you couldn't. Maybe you tried. Maybe you succeeded. Maybe you want to do it again. Maybe this time you want to take a friend and cry out at the top of your lungs. You heard right. The Rocky Horror Picture Show with live action is coming back to the Elmira Drive-In on September 24th. So get your fishnets ready and be sure to get a seat at the front row and catch all the action firsthand. Don't be that person around the water cooler stuck listening to all the crazy stories about what everyone else did that weekend. Be the person telling the stories. Mark your calendars. September 24th at the Elmira Drive-In for the experience of a lifetime.
See you at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rated R. Under 17. Not admitted without parent.
Going through the archives, I found a really neat old classic. It's a little bit strange, a little bit unusual, but perfect for here. Robert Preston's Chicken Fat. This is what they used to help motivate the kids back in the old schools to get up and move every morning and try to work off some of that extra weight. Maybe we ought to bring it back. Not so much for the kids, but for the rest of us too. You listen to it, you can understand why it gets you moving, gets your blood going. A grander idea. I should try it myself. Probably not. Ooh, but it does make me think about fried chicken.
Touchdown every morning, 10 times, not just now and then. Give that chicken fat back to the chicken and don't be chicken again. No, don't be chicken again. Push up
every morning. 10 times push up, starting low. Once more on the rise, nuts to the flabby guys. Go, you chicken fat, go away. Go, you chicken fat, go. Good morning, hands on hips, place. Now then, touch your toes with me. Ready, touchdown, up, every morning. Down, 10 times, not just now and then. 4, up, 5, give that chicken fat 6 to the chicken and 7, be chicken again. No, don't be chicken again. And halt, hit the dirt, hit. Push-ups next, nice and steady, not too fast. Ready, push up, down, every morning. 10 times, push up, starting low, down, that's 5 more, down, on the rise, 6 to the flabby guys. Go, you chicken fat, go away, down, go, you chicken fat, go. And halt, now struggle up to your feet, struggle, march in place, march. Left a good pound and a quarter. Was it right? Right that it should be left. Yes, I left a good pound and a quarter. It was right, left, and halt. 1, 2, next, sit-ups. Everybody's favorite, so on your back, drop. All right, girls, you're in this too. Arms overhead, flop. Come on, girls. Now, sit up. Sit down. Every morning. Up 10 times. Sit up. Down. On your feet. Up. Down. 5. Swing that rusty gait. 6. Don't drop the tempo, mate. Can't win dragging your feet. No, can't win dragging your feet. And halt. Now on your feet. Up. Everybody. Hands on hips. Place. Twist your trunk to the left. Ready. Twist left. Front. Now the right side. 10 times. Twist left. Front. Right. Front. Grunt. Louder. Front. Now left and front. And everybody sing. Go, you chicken fat, go. And halt. Fingers back of your neck. Lace. Right foot forward. Place. The pogo spring. Landing on alternate feet. Ready. Spring left. Spring right. Higher. Higher. Up, down, higher, higher. Wait, not too high. Up, down, halt. Drop your hands to the side and feet together. Place, overhead clap and jump to stride. Known as the jumping jack, far and wide. All right, are you ready? Ready. Jump, 2, clap, 2, clap, 2, clap, slap, clap, slap, clap, slap, jump, 2, jump, 2, jump. It's good for you. 3 more is all we do. Jump, 2, halt and sing. Go, you chicken fat, go. March in place, march. Left, 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 left a good pound and a quarter. Was it right? Right, that it should be left. Oh, I left, left a good pound and a quarter. It was right, left, and halt. 1, 2. Palms up, arms to the side. Raise. Next we're gonna do backward circles. Ready? Ready. Circle round, round, round. Back and around, back and around. Back and around, back and around. And back and around. And reverse and around. Front and around. Front and around. Front and around. Front and around. And halt. Arms to the side. Place. On your back. Drop. And now raise your legs in the air. Raise. It's the bicycle ride. And pump, 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 pump. And halt. On your feet. Up. Quickly, quickly next. Inhale arms, sweep up inward. Exhale arms, out and down. Inhale arms, sweep up inward. Exhale outward down. Ready. Inhale. Slow. Every morning. Exhale. Clear down. Inhale. Take the air. Down and around and First the tortoise, bend the elbow, and run in place. Ready, run, two, run. Like a tortoise. Okay. Too far and too slow. Now double up, ready. Run, 2, 3, 4, 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 run, 2, 3, 4. Everybody sing. Go, you chicken fat, go. Dismissed.
So I'm driving down the street and there's a guy hitchhiking. I figure I'll go back and pick him up. So before I back up, I put a tape in. I had a tape of that noise that trucks make when they back up. I had a bootleg version of that. I put the tape in and I'm backing up. And I get there and the guy gets in and I says to him, "Where you going?" And he said, "I love this album." And I said, all right, so we start driving, and I'm being really careful because it's an old car, and I installed my own airbags in it. I got an old beanbag chair. With some helium and a compressor, and if I just hit the accident just right, I should be floating up in the sky, laughing hysterically. So we drive, and I said to him, "If I get tired, will you drive?" And he said, "No, you can't drive an automatic." And he said to me, "Did you ever fall asleep driving?" And I said, "No, I've woken up driving." And then a red light came on the dashboard, and he said, "What's that?" And I said, "Don't worry about it. That's just to tell whether or not that bulb is working." And then we saw a sign, "Next mile, 1 mile." And then another sign, "Next rest area, 25 miles. I thought, wow, that's pretty big. People must get really tired around here. So I said to him, I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm a student." I said, "Really? What are you studying?" He said, "Journalism." And I said, "Really? I'm writing a short story myself right now. It's the story of a photographer who goes completely insane trying to take a close-up photograph of the horizon." And then he said to me, "What do you do?" And I said, "Oh, I'm a peripheral visionary. I can see into the future, but just way off to the side." And all of a sudden, there's a school bus conked out on the railroad tracks. Train is coming, bus, train, oh no. Can you feel the tension? Like in the movies, you know, you see the train, you see the bus getting closer, oh my God. In the movies. You know in the movies when somebody reads a letter and you hear the voice of the person who wrote the letter? That kills me. That happens to me when I read menus. Bus, train, oh my God. My guy says to me, "My God, these people are going to be killed instantly." I said, "Well, everybody dies instantly. It's the only way you can die. You're alive, then you're dead." He said, "But they're not going to die of natural causes." I said, "They're going to get hit by a train. Naturally, they're going to die." Then I said to him, "You know, we better get out of here. They're going to blame this on us." So we start driving away, and I put the other tape I had in. I had a tape, Best of Music. I only like one side of it. And we're driving, and I go too fast, and the police pulls us over, and he says, license and registration, please. And I lean over to get it, and I said to the guy, my God, that cop's voice, that's the guy who writes the menus. And he said, what? And I said, never mind, I'll tell you later. So I give him the stuff, and I said, by the way, do you know what today's specials are? And he said, what are you, a wise guy? And I said, I have my moments of clear perspective. And we were arrested. I've been arrested several times. I can't wait to be arrested and go all the way to the witness stand. Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes, you are ugly. See that woman in the jury? I'd really like to sleep with her. Should I keep going, or are you going to ask me questions?
Now there be Stephen Wright along for the ride. Now, you may be wondering why we haven't had Molly pop in. Well, it's unusual. She usually likes to pop in sometime during the show and give her big old smile. Hi. It makes her dear old dad feel so great. Well, she's probably sleeping right now. She had her grand dance recital. The poor girl, will you believe that she's almost an expert Irish step dancer? Hi, that she be. She be.
It slices, it dices, it chops it into pieces. It makes Kermit go away.
That's right, folks. You too can be the proud owner of the Comet Cutter. If you have problems with comets popping up all over the place, you need a Comet Cutter. You chop them, you slice them, you dice them, and then you make them go away. No more comet problems for you. Be sure to order a Comet Cutter from Whamco today.
It chops it into pieces. It makes Kermit go away.
When last we left our courageous duo, they were off on a shopping foray, seeking out injustice.
Oh, goody, Sidekick! You're here! Right where I left you! The latest Beetle Bailey came in for me, and great Scott! What den of dastardly villainy has just popped up, and now lays just beneath our very noses?
What? Where?
Right there! That duplicitous den of demagoguery, and it must be writhing with evil. For to hide that very reality, the villains made it bright pink, with really cute cupcakes painted on it too!
Do you mean Bee's Sweets? The sweetest place in town? They've been there for months. I go there all the time while I wait for you, because you won't let me into Heroes.
We'll need to figure out how to sneak in there, and discover what depths their nefarious plans have coalesced to. We may need disguises.
We don't need to break in. We can just walk right in through the front door. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're not evil, not at all. Make any kind of artistic cake you can think of, and they taste great. Make all kinds of incredible pastries, too. And the macarons are always changing and beautiful as well as delicious. You can even find the flavors of the day by going to their Facebook page at Bee's Sweets.
Bee's Sweets, huh? A strange name for a villainous hideout. Come, Sidekick, let us go forth and further investigate this domicile of pinkness.
Tune in next time as our cake adventurers find themselves trapped with nowhere to run and are forced to decide between delicious macarons or delectable cupcakes, or face the wrath of the bakery delights from which no man can resist.
Bee's Sweets. It's the pink building located at 121 West 14th Street in the Elmira Heights, directly across from Heroes Comics. They're not evil, not at all.
You're listening to 1410 WELM Elmira and 106.5 FM The Pirate.
Welcome back to the second hour of me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the Final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of...
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323-HEAVE-HO.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
How about you, old bat? Heave off! We're all doomed! Oh, that's better.
See? I made it all better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. Well, we were away to commercial right there. I peeked in. Hi. My dear sweet Molly. She is all tuckered out. Been working hard the whole week. Actually, it's something she's been working on. And she finally got to do her hard shoe at the recital. She did an amazing job. And now that the stress is off, the day is done. She has decided it's time to dance, have sugar plums dancing in her heads. And maybe a sword or two swashbuckling along the way. Aye, what more could you ask for your dreams than that? Oh, now, speaking of things that get mixed up a little bit strangely, we have another mashup where someone has taken Dr. Dre and Grease and put the two together, making a new kind of song. It be You're the One That I Want in the next episode.
Brandon, a fool. What will they say? Hit me! It's the one and only Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.O.E. Yeah. You know the West Coast is back for all you suckers. So put something in there. Put it in there. Yeah. Suck, Snoop. Top dog, bite them all. Yeah, I'm burning it up. DPGC, you should be turning it up. CBT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Cause homies, thug homies, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for show. Slip my girl a 44 when she crept in the back door. Chickens looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. I step up in this mother, just a swank in my hair. Shrink, quit talking, crip walk if you down with the set. Take a bullet with some grip and take the smoke on the jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if you happen to get cracked, trick, shut your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the S, you'll be relieving your stress.
Shape up, 'cause I need a man. My heart is set on you. Better shape up, better understand. To my heart I must be true. Let me what me to do.
Hold up, it's the one and only D.R.E. Dr. Dre, Love Buster. You know I'm mobbing with the D.O.G. Straight off them killer streets of CPT. King of the beach, you ride to him in your fleet. Wood, Coupe de Ville, rolling on dubs. How you feel? Whoop-de-whoop, what? Dre and Snoop hitting corners in the lag. With Doc in the back, sipping on yak. Clipping all the amps, dipping through hood. Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood. South Central out to the west side. It's California love, it's California bug. Got your boy a gang of pub. I'm on one, I might bell up in the Century Club. With my jeans on, and my team strong. Get my drink on, and my smoke on. Then go home with something to poke on. Locust on for the 200. Coming real, it's the next episode.
Better shape up, 'cause you need a man. Who can keep me satisfied. Better shape up, I'm gonna prove that my faith is justified. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure, down deep inside. You're the one that I want. The one that I want. The one that I want.
astronauts were flying way up in outer space. They heard a pecking on the window and they looked and saw a face. He held up a message. It said, "Boys, I'll see you soon." And sure enough, there he was when they landed on the moon. And he said,
"Are you a turtle?"
You bet. You bet you're sweet. You bet you're sweet. How do you get if I'm a turtle?
United States to China is a long, long way to fly. But President Nixon did it just to chat with Zhou Enlai. He did it so our countries could be friends as years go by. And as he stepped out from the plane, he heard a mighty cry. "Alu e toto?"
You bet. You bet you're sweet. You bet you're sweet. Ask me again if I'm a turtle.
Last night I dreamed I went to heaven just as plain as it could be. Out of 1,000 people there, St. Peter waved to me. He said, "George, I've seen your record, and it's spotted with some sin. But there's one thing I got to know before I let you in."
"Are you a turtle?"
You bet. You bet you're sweet. You bet you're sweet. Ask me again if I'm a turtle.
"Are you a turtle?"
Are you a turtle?
You bet.
That's dumb.
You bet you're
Anybody who's anybody is a turtle.
You
know that.
You're sweet.
Hi there be, George Goebbels. Are you a turtle? You need to be walking up to people and either asking them about Grey Poupon or ask them if they're a turtle. See how they react. Some will get it, some will not. Now we go to Stevens and Gridnick's fast food. This ought to touch you right where you... Well, it'll touch you right in the old heart. Close to home, maybe.
A double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink, please. Did you get my order? A double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink. No, I want a cheeseburger, a double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink. A cheeseburger. I want a, listen to me, shut up. A double cheeseburger. Say it. Double cheeseburger. Right. Onion rings. Say it, onion rings. Onion rings. And a large orange drink. Large orange drink. Drink. Say it, drink. I want a double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink.
A lot of people say that, it's a genetic mutation. like it's a detraction to be retarded. Not me. I hope it's the next step in evolution. I hope we become one retarded planet. We've already got the president for it. Think about it. Right? We're starting. Love him or hate him. Love him or hate him. Not the brightest. Love him or hate him. Not the brightest. Not the brightest. Not the brightest. He can't pronounce nuclear. I bet he loves chocolate milk. Have you ever seen him drink a milkshake? Neither have I. I think it's because of the headaches. No, man. In this nation, we're already starting to do it. In this nation, we spend over $10 billion a year on drugs like Prozac, Xanax, Zoloft, legal drugs like alcohol, illegal drugs, all in the effort to be retarded. That's all those beers are, 12 ounces of Dum Dum. Drink it up. Let's get retarded in here. You know why we all want to be retarded? Because retards are happy. They're the happiest segment of the society. You will never be as happy as a retard. Your life sucks. It does. You could be given all the blessings in the world and you'd still bitch and moan about something. You could have $10 million in the bank. You'd be mad about how much taxes you gotta pay, or you can't get good at Mexican help no more. They done got uppity. Want a couple days off and $8 an hour. Jesus Christ, Paco, God. You'd be bitching about something. Watch this. See how beautiful this is. You know what a retard needs to be truly happy? Scooby-Doo lunchbox. A damn Scooby-Doo lunch. I love you, Scooby-Doo. I love you. Ah! And if that lunchbox has a thermos, he hit the damn lottery. Ooh, it got chocolate milk. Ooh, that's good. This is the greatest day of my life. Because they're happy with what they have. They don't covet other things. They're closer to God than we are. We should watch them and emulate them, man, because they're happy. But I don't mean to be doom and gloom. I'm going to give you hope, friends. There's light at the end of the tunnel. I've worked it out, and I found out that the average American gets about 26 seconds of tard happy per year. So you don't miss out on it. I'll tell you where it is. It's at the apex of a really, really, really good orgasm. Oh, yeah. Not them everyday ones where you're like, thanks. Okay. I'm talking about them once in a while ones. Girls, you know what I'm talking about. Where it don't even feel like you're making love. It feels like you're floating in a warm pool of Alka-Seltzer. Little tingly bubbles are all up and down your spine. You feel all electric, you know, your goose pimples all over your body. As wave after wave of passion washes over you, you and your partner just writhing and thrusting, just, ooh, climaxing to the tip-top part of that orgasm, tard happy. Yeah. That's why you make that face when you come. You're like, Look familiar?
Hi there, retard happy by Ralphie May. Aye, if only we could all just learn to appreciate, learn to laugh again without a car in the world, and just appreciate that which we have around us. So many times we get caught up in our own little problems, and we just don't understand. Maybe we should just learn to all kick back and enjoy some chocolate milk and a Scooby-Doo lunchbox. I know a person or two, a fella out there, who can appreciate that quite well, and we thank him for being that special kind of happy. We'll be cutting the commercial, and in return, it'll be the final 40. Don't be forgetting, you can still get in your calls at 323-HEAVE-HO. That's RB 1-323-432-8346. Or you could be interacting with us even right now on the Book of Face. Right there at the Captain's Quarters 106.5 on the group or the page.
Back to present ancient Chinese pantomime, just for fun of it, Jello Tonight. Back to present small Chinese type baby waiting for dessert. Chinese mother Bling baby, Jello, famous Western delicacy. Poor Chinese baby. He unable to tell if this Jello is strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, lime, apple, black raspberry, black cherry, or grape. Jello come in all 10 flavors. Poor Chinese baby. But Chinese mother Bling baby, great Western invention. Spoon. Spoon was invented for eating Jello. Baby find this is grape Jello. Deep, dark, delicious new flavor. Chinese baby very happy. So end ancient Chinese pantomime. Is pretty good commercial, no?
Let's be a stopping into BC's restaurant and see what Mike be a cooking up.
But I's brought us some raw squid and salami sandwiches so we could his picnic.
Oh, that's nice. But I wanted to treat you to a nice meal.
I'll save these for later.
Aye, let's be fetching in.
Oh, this is nice.
Aye, that'd be. And it looks like an old-fashioned diner at that.
And looks at this menu. It looks so good. They got the wings, the subs and salads. I think I get a BC big plate. Let's see. It comes with the cheeseburger, the hot dog, the fries, the cheese sauce, the meat sauce, and the coleslaw. Better mix that too. What are you having, my little pumpernickel?
I think I'll be having a double dog special. Oh, goody. It'd be a coming with chips and a drink too. Ha ha ha.
BC's Restaurant, 238 Oakwood Avenue, Elmira Heights. They have indoor, outdoor, and takeout available. 607-735-2166. And they're open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Well, here it be. It be the time that we all been waiting for. The final party be upon us. It's like a dark shadow that lays at the end of the witching hour. So in other words, we're at one end of the shadow, the witching hour lays at the other end. And when we get to the full length of the shadow, we'll be in the witching hour. And that's when all things get handed over to Babushka. Don't ask why. It just do. And it's an agreement we have. And that's what we do. That's how we survive. And that's why she keeps cooking the way she does. Well, I digress. This is the final party where we hand it over to ye, and you are having a grand time to find out what it is ye be wanting. So, what it be? We'll soon know. Let's go straight to the phone lines and see what we shall see. I gotta come up with a better catchphrase than that. All right.
This is Waluigi. Waluigi wants to hear Wafrica. I want to bless the rains down in Wafrica. Waluigi.
I hear the drums echoing tonight. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in the 12:30 flight. The moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, "Hurry, boy, it's waiting there for you." It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I bless the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never had. dogs cry out in the night. They grow restless, longing for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right. Sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. Knock it off! I seek to cure what's deep inside. Frightened of this thing that I've become. Oh, that actually sounded pretty good, right? It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. And he blessed the rains down in Africa. 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 Gonna take some time to do that thing we never had.
Picture yourself in a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies. Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes. Cellophane flowers of yellow and green towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes, and she's gone.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds.
Follow her down to a bridge by a fountain where rocking horse people eat marshmallow pies. Everyone smiles as you drift past the flowers that grow so incredibly high. Newspaper taxis appear on the shore, waiting to take you away. Climb in the back with your head in the clouds, and you're gone! Picture yourself on a train in a station with plasticine porters with looking glass ties. Suddenly, someone is there at the turnstile. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
That there be requested from the Book of Fays. And that there be William Shatner's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Let's go right back to the phone lines and see what shall be seen.
I'd like to hear Catholic Girls by Zappa.
Catholic
none of their mamas ever seem to know. Hip, hip, hooray, for all the class they show. There's nothing like a Catholic girl at the CYO when they learn to blow.
They're learning to blow, all the Catholic boys.
Warren Cucarulo.
Catholic boys.
Kinda young, kinda wild.
Catholic boys.
Vinny Colaiuta. Say what they know, did they all take the vow?
Catholic girls.
Carmenita Scarfoni.
Catholic girls.
Hey, she gave me VD.
Catholic girls.
Tony Carboni.
With a tongue like a cow, she could make you go wow.
Woody woody right away. And that's the way they go. Every day, whenever their mamas take them to a show. Matinee, pass the popcorn, please. There's nothing like a Catholic girl with her hand in the box when she's on her knees.
She was on her knees, my little Catholic girl.
In a little white dress,
Catholic girls.
they never confess.
Catholic girls.
I got one for a cousin.
I love how they go, so send me a dozen. Catholic girls. Catholic girls. Catholic girls. Catholic girls. Catholic girls. Catholic girls.
This is the Central Scrutinizer. Joe had a girlfriend named Mary. She used to go to the church club every week. They'd meet each other there, hold hands, and think pure thoughts.
And when the Lord decided to call me, He called me so that I could use my talents for Him. Now, I don't sing, I don't play the piano, I don't dance, I am not a great orator, I am not a pulpit preacher. There is only one talent I have. I am weird. I have been weird all my life. I will be weird until I die. I tried 3 or 4 times to straighten up, but if there's anything weirder than a weird person being weird, it's a weird person trying to be straight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, close your eyes and imagine me in a light green leisure suit with white shoes. That'll kill you right there. Try and imagine this face under one of them crew cuts so short you got a bald spot right there that you don't even deserve, okay? Think about it, man. I know I'm a weird person. And I know that a lot of you think I'm weird just because you judge on the exteriors, and that's okay. A lot of people judge on the exteriors. Some of you think I'm weird simply because I've got long hair, but honey, I got a spiritual reason for this hair. But of course, as a Christian, I got to have a spiritual reason for everything, because Christians not allowed to just do nothing, you know. Because people to be challenge you 6 away from something. You get up in the morning and say, I need a cheese sandwich. Somebody say, you show me the word cheese sandwich in the Word of God. How do you know that the Lord's leading you to eat a cheese sandwich? Did you have a revelation? Did you have a dream? Were you speaking in tongues and the word cheese sandwich came out, or what? Was there a testimony to this? Was there a prophecy for this? How do you know you're being led of the Holy Ghost to eat that cheese sandwich? Yes, I mean, we can't even get up in the morning and want to eat a hamburger, you know? You can't get up and say, boy, I could sure pig out today. Yeah, buddy, I could sure deal with a couple of hamburgers. Maybe more than a couple of hamburgers. Maybe a couple dozen hamburgers. Maybe a truckload of hamburgers. I need some grease in my life, man. I got zits that need nourishment, you know? If I'm going to nurture this crop of eruptions, I need some grease in my life. Praise God. Boy, I'll tell you, I could swim through a load of them today. People would go, gluttony, he's in sin. Cast the demon of secret sauce out of that boy, you know? Name yourself, foul spirit. Wendy. And Hardy's in here too. Won't cause you no trouble at all to throw us up, you know what I mean? So to avoid that kind of confrontation, what you need to do is you get up in the morning and you say, as I lay sleeping, an angel of the Lord appeared unto me and said, yea, take thyself from thy recumbent and horizontal position into the world of men, and there high unto the land of the golden arches. And once thou hast arrived, purchase unto thyself 2 all-beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles on a sesame seed bun. Yea! And be ye filled in my name, you know. Listen, not only will people go with you, you get a testimony. Ah, it's Jesus. Hallelujah. Let's go. I'll admit to being weird. But I was wondering, did ever any of you normal people wonder what a weird person thinks is weird? I mean, if I'm it for you, what's it for me? If you come to me for yours, where do I go for mine? If I'm the bottom line where you're concerned, what's the bottom line where I'm concerned? Sir, you're sitting down there, you're a well-dressed individual with a great big white flower right on your lapel. I want you to know that you look like a normal, fine individual to me, and I want to know, did you ever wonder what somebody like me thinks is weird? Did you ever wonder that? Well, I'm going to tell you. I think it's weird when you're sitting in church and 3 pews behind you, somebody goes, I always think to myself, what are they going to do with that now? Oh, you see one of them scratch their ear, you know? That ain't too weird, but when they look at their finger, man, that is weird. And why do they always want to show that to you? Look. No, I don't want to look. Praise God. Or somebody take out their handkerchief and blow their nose. Then they look at that. What kind of wisdom are they trying to find in there? It must be pretty good, because then they fold it up and keep it, man. Yeah, I think I'll hang on to that till Jesus comes, you know. I don't even believe I say some of this stuff, you know what? But I tell you, man, weird people worry about things that normal people don't worry about too, you know? Like, for example, why do people drive on parkways and park on driveways? What is daylight savings time? And if we're saving so much of it, who's got it all? How do you know when yogurt's gone bad? How do you get Teflon to stick to a skillet when nothing sticks to Teflon? How hard would it be to nail Jell-O to a wall? Inquiring minds want to know, you know? It's like flying, for example. People think that's a normal thing to do, to go out to the airport and go out to the airport. Go out to the airport. Go out to the airport, get on an airplane, and go somewhere. Do you realize what you're doing? You're getting in a hollow metal tube with wings on it under the command of a complete stranger. You're letting this guy take you to 35,000 feet and travel in excess of 400 miles an hour. That's like saying, strap me to this bullet and send me home. It's a dangerous and weird thing to do. I travel 385,000 air miles a year. I got so many frequent flyer points, I got an upgrade on the space shuttle. You know what I'm saying? And they say things on the airplane that's supposed to make you feel better, like fasten your seatbelt in case we have an accident. Well, I know if we're falling out of the sky from 35,000 feet at a 70-degree angle heading straight for the ground, and I know we're not going to miss, it's going to make me feel a lot better to know that I got my seatbelt on. Hey, nothing to worry about. I'm strapped into this wreckage. I'm just sitting there sipping my Coke. The guy next to me's going crazy. Aren't you afraid? Why, no, man. I have my seatbelt on. And have you ever heard this one? Well, the cabin has been pressurized for your comfort. In the unlikely event that we should lose cabin pressure, a compartment directly above your head will open and an oxygen mask will fall from the ceiling. If this should occur, please extinguish your smoking material, reach up and grasp a mask, pull it to the full extent of the plastic tubing, which will start the individual oxygen flow. Then place the gold cup over your nose and mouth, adjust the elastic band to fit your head, and breathe normally. Fat chance. You've fallen out of the sky from 35,000 feet. You're at a 70-degree angle. You're headed straight for terra firma. Now some mercy comes into the situation. The air gets sucked out of the airplane, and you got a chance to pass out before you hit the ground. But the airline wants you to get everything you paid for. So they save your life. This little panel opens up, this little mask falls down, but because you're at a 70-degree angle, it doesn't fall straight down in front of you, it falls out here somewhere. And you can't reach it because you got your seatbelt on.
Hi there, me, comedian Mike Hornkey. I am weird. We'll be back right after. I like that. That's funny. We'll be right back momentarily. Had to break for a commercial.
Meow 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 meow
Meow Mix comes in two varieties, original and seafood minnows. A medley of mackerel, tuna, and crunchy centers bursting with seafood flavor. Meow Mix tastes so good, cats ask for it by name.
Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe you went, maybe you couldn't. Maybe you tried. Maybe you succeeded. Maybe you want to do it again. Maybe this time you want to take a friend and cry out at the top of your lungs. You heard right! The Rocky Horror Picture Show with live action is coming back to the Elmira Drive-In on September 24th. So get your fishnets ready and be sure to get a seat at the front row and catch all the action firsthand. Don't be that person around the water cooler stuck listening to all the crazy stories about what everyone else did that weekend. Be the person telling the stories. Mark your calendars. September 24th at the Elmira Drive-In for the experience of a lifetime.
See you at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent. This is an open letter to Richard Nixon. Dear Richard, do go and see the Rocky Horror Picture Show. All those unfortunate incidents will seem trivial after you've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show. President Ford, he'd love to see it, but he doesn't have the same amount of freedom you do. See the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
We find ourselves still within the final 40, getting closer and closer each minute as it goes by, right into the witching hour. But till then, let us jump right back to the phone lines and see what gems await us.
You say you got some scary-looking specimen living in your fridge? You can't get rid of it? The leftovers are taking over? Something's eating everything else? There's only one thing left to do. Call Icebox Man.
I'm the Icebox Man at our house. I'm Icebox Man. I answer the call when there's a need at the Icebox. two very important responsibilities. The first one is keeping people from standing with the door to the refrigerator open for more than 45 minutes at a time. God, that gets me mad. You want to close that goddamn door, please? You want to close the door? You're letting out all of the coldness I saved overnight. Come on, close the door. You know, some guy smoked 8 joints and he's going to inventory my refrigerator. Here's $50. Get down to the Burger King. What do you got? I'll save more than that on electricity alone. Close the goddamn door, will you? Look, if you want to know what's in there, why don't you take a Polaroid picture and go away and look at the picture and then come back and figure out what you want? Years ago, we didn't have Polaroid cameras. We had to make an oil painting of what was in there. Well, I don't let it get me down, because there's a bigger responsibility, and that is getting into that refrigerator and deciding which things need to be thrown away. Most people will not take that responsibility. Most people will just go and get what they want, leave everything else alone, and say, well, someone else wants that. Someone else will eat that. Meanwhile, the thing is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and is in fact stuck to the rack. Well, I've got to go in there and decide when to throw things away. Chocolate pudding? Does anyone want this last chocolate pudding? I have just one chocolate pudding left. It's only pulled away from the side of the dish about 3 inches all the way around. And there's a huge fault running through the center of the pudding. Actually, it's nothing but a ball of skin at this point. Does anyone want a ball of fault-ridden chocolate pudding skin? I'm only going to throw it away. Do people do that with you? Offer you some food that if you don't eat it, they're only gonna throw it away. Well, doesn't that make you feel dandy? Here's something to eat, Dave. Hurry up, it's spoiling. Something for you, Angela. Eat quickly, that green part is moving. Here, Bob, eat this before I give it to an animal. You ever been looking through the refrigerator and you come across an empty plate? Boy, that starts me to wondering. Did something eat something else? Oh. Maybe the olives ate the tuna. Maybe that chicken isn't really dead yet. Actually, I picture a little mouse with gloves and a parka on, you know. Just waiting for the lights to go out. Perhaps the worst thing that can happen is to reach into the refrigerator and come out with something that you cannot identify at all. You literally do not know what it is. Could be meat, could be cake. Usually at a time like that, I'll bluff. Honey, is this good?
Well, what is it?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. It looks like meat cake.
Well, smell it.
It has absolutely no smell whatsoever.
It's good. Put it back. Somebody is saving it.
It'll turn up in something. That's what frightens me. That someone will consider it a challenge and use it just because it's in there. It's a leftover. What a sad word that is. Leftover. How would you like to be a leftover? Well, it wouldn't be bad if they were taking people out to be shot. I might even volunteer. But you know, leftovers make you feel good twice. Did you ever think about that? Leftovers give you 2 separate good feelings. When you first put them away, you feel really intelligent. I'm saving food. And then, after a month, when hair is growing out of them, and you throw them away, you feel really intelligent. I'm saving my life. When you make a sandwich at home, do you reach down past the first 3 or 4 pieces of bread to go down and get the good bread? It's kind of a self-preservation thing, you know? What you're really saying is, let my family eat the rotten bread. I'll take care of numero uno. And down you go into the loaf. Down looking for the two that you want. A matching pair. And you have to be careful pulling them out so they don't tear. And then when you get them to the top, the upper 8 slices fall the other way. I never straighten them out. I think, screw it, let them think a burglar made a sandwich. Not my job, straightening out the bread. Gotta tell me, in the refrigerator, who is it, please, that puts into the refrigerator the half-gallon containers of milk with only that much left in them? I get one of those every time. Hey, here's some milk. God, not enough to drink. Better put that back, huh? I know my responsibility.
There are things when you dress that you put on your toes. There are boys who wear tubes and girls who wear hose. If you want to keep me warm when the freezing cold wind blows, don't give me your love and forget it. Just give me a pair of those. I want your socks. I want your socks. I'll wear them on my feet. I'll show them to my friends. Cause I like the feel of that Dacron polyester blend. Argyle or cotton, wool or gold toe. When you tell me I got a foot fetish, then I tell you that I'll smell them, but you still say no. I swear I won't stretch them, won't pull out the threads. My puppy won't chew them or rip them to shreds. Tell me who has been putting his toes in your holes. Have you been a patient of that heel Dr. Scholl's? I want your socks. I want your socks. They're comfortable.
Socks.
Elasticals.
Socks.
They're darnable.
Socks.
They're made of wool.
Knitted.
But most of all, one size fits all. Socks are something that we should wear.
Socks are something that come in pairs.
Socks are thin and socks are thick. You can even wear one on your hand. Socks are washable when they're done. Socks get lost
One by one.
Socks. I need a podiatrist. Socks. I need a chiropodist. Socks. I need a pedicurist. Socks. I have a bunion. Ow! What's your definition of dirty, baby? When do you consider doing laundry? Don't you know I love to play footsie, baby? Don't you think it's time you gave socks to me? Ow! Socks to me. Put them on.
And there be the Iceman with I Want Your Socks. Now we've had a requested from the mail of Weird Al Yankovic's Nature Trail to Hell.
out troop, and he hacks up 2 or 3 in every scene. Please don't reveal the secret ending to your friends. Don't spoil the big surprise. You won't believe your eyes when you see Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. See severed heads that almost fall right in your lap. See that bloody hatchet coming right at you. No, you'll never see hideous effects like these again till we bring you Nature Trail to Hell Part 2. So bring the kids along, it's good, clean family fun. What have you got to lose? If you like the 6 o'clock news, then you'll love Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. 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 Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. 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 Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. Nature Trail to Hell. Take it away from the Nature Trail to Hell. A little day from the Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. 3D. Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell. Nature Trail to Hell in 3D. In 3D. In 3D. In 3D.
Well, I object to all this sex on the television. I mean, I keep falling off.
I've been ruminating about next week. It'll be just before the 4th of July. Maybe we should throw in a couple of Christmas tunes. Let me know through the Book of Faith or the Mail of E if you think a couple of Christmas tunes, our style Christmas tunes, scenes at P. July. When they talk about Christmas in July, well, we will do it our style. In the proper captain way. Now, don't be forgetting, you can get a hold of us right here on the Book of Faith. That'd be the Captain's Quarters 106.5. think the witching hour is all but upon us.
Hey there, Bobby. I just peeking on our little Molly girl. Her dance recital today was beautiful, gorgeous. Our little girl shine on this stage. But now, she's all took it out. She's so curled up, so beautiful. You know, that little girl, she worked her took us off all week for this thing. And she really drove it home. Anyway, I sings now. Calling out around the world as you ready for a brand new beat. Summer's here, in times is right for dancing in the street. There's dancing in Chicago, down in New Orleans, in New York City. All we need is music, sweet music. There's be music everywhere. They be swinging, swaying, and records playing, dancing in the street. Doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you was there. So come on, every guy, grab a girl. Everywhere around the world they'll be dancing, dancing in the street. Oh, it's just an invitation across this nation, a chance for folks to meet. They's be laughing, singing, and music swinging, dancing in the street. Philadelphia, PA, Baltimore and DC now. Can't forget Motor City. All we need is music, sweet music. There's be music everywhere. They be swinging, swaying, records playing, and dancing in the street. It doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you is there. So come on, every guy grabs a girl. Everywhere around the world they's be dancing.
Well, I do believe we've been tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.